Alrighty, good evening, chat. How are we doing? Hello, Zach. Hello, Oblong Boot. Hello, Sorinash. Hello, Wazazia. Hello, Flamboy Necron. Khaled, Meow Meow, Devansdai. What is good on that side? Hello, Juices. Hello, Kagakuri. Hello, Master of Ghosts. Hello, MRE. How are we doing over there? So, before I actually fully start stream, I just want to make a small, tiny, quick request. Some of you, if you're in the Discord, or if you've just got the notification, you'll know that I have just posted a YouTube video. Spider Slayer stream today? No. We're back on Revs. But you'll know that I've just posted a video on YouTube. And I would like to make one small request. I just want to make a tiny little request to anybody that's here. If during or after the stream, you would like to either go and watch the video, or just go and like it, comment it, comment on it, that would be amazing. This is not something that I normally ever do, is promote videos on my Twitch, but I'm a little bit pissed, to say the least. I'm a little bit pissed off with what they've done to Spider, because they've really fucked it up, to put it simply. They've really fucked up Spider. Hold on. What happened? Give me a second and I'll show you. I was wondering if duplex helps. I don't think so. What's happening with Alpha? They've made a lot of very good changes. Don't get me wrong. They've made a lot of really good changes. I can't speak much on the Iron Man Ws, because I'm not an Iron Man. But there does look to be a lot of really good changes. I mean, especially the Blaze one specifically, in terms of, like, Soul Eater, and even Reaper to some degree. I'm okay with Reaper not working. I'm more than happy with Soul Eater being gone. That I've been asking for that for so long. But, they made a small mistake here. I say mistake. So here is what the current egg phase looks like. Why are we making the egg phase slower? This is slow as it is. So that's the current egg phase. Yeah, we've seen it. We've all seen that. I've streamed it multiple times. This is what egg phase looks like currently on Alpha. Except there's 4 egg sacs with 15 health each. And 3 times 1 is 3. It takes 5 hits to break every single egg sac. This now takes 5 hits per egg sac. Yeah. So here's actually what it looks like currently. Why? Under what planet did it need a nerf? Egg sacs are long as it is. Why? It is like a solid second or two longer to do each egg phase. It is tragic. Although that being said, if that even if that video gets like 40,000 views, they ain't gonna do shit about it, man. Look, Duralius, I love your content, and I agree with most of your takes, but in his latest video, I'm assuming misunderstood it, but seemed to say that it was good, and it's not good. It's really bad. I mean, I can kind of understand misunderstanding it if you haven't actually been on the server to test it. Like, I can understand that, because all they say is does 3 times damage, which, you know, you could think, oh, it's gonna do the bow's damage, but more, so you're gonna one-tap the eggs. Yeah, nah, you ain't one-tapping the eggs. You're 5-tapping them. Does that mean Silk will go up in price? Probably. Yo, wait a minute, who subbed? What? Hey, pause a second. Helpless 4 with the Prime? Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. How's you doing? Welcome in. Is it possible to do them with Mosquito after the changes? What do you mean possible to do them with Mosquito? What? Oh, without Mosquito. I would not bother. Don't do them without mosquito. Whatever, do not. It is not worth it under any circumstance to do them with mosquito. To do them without mosquito. It's going to mean every single egg will take 15 shots to break. Under no circumstance could it possibly be worth it. Yo! Lauren Spam, thank you very much for the follow. What's the problem with Spider? So, you think the game's dying. When they keep making stupid decisions like this, yes, it will. What do you think about them removing Reap Swap? I think it's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I think it's okay removing armor swap buffs. I personally actually don't see an issue here. I think that's fine. So what's the best layer out of Rev, Tarantula, and Sven right now? It'll still be Tarantula. It'll still be Tarantula. Look, probably not a popular opinion, but I personally think all the changes revolving around Blaze Slayer are great. Soul Eater being nerfed heavily, amazing change. Reaper armor, I'm on the fence, but I think overall it's good. Luckily, I have Tier 7 Spider as the first Tier 7. Go get it to Tier 9, now. Where are the patch notes? Give me a second and I'll grab them. Go run that shit up to Tier 9. Why would you not agree with Soul Eater? Soul Eater's the issue. The Soul Eater change is the good one. It is so unbelievably overpowered. There we go. Yo, a hype train? No shot? What the fuck? Soul Eater has been OP ever since it came out. Yeah, that doesn't mean it should stay OP, does it? Wouldn't Blaze be slower now? No. Blaze is still... You can still skip. You can still double demon skip Blaze. You can still get sub 20 kill times without Soul Eater. Blaze is just where it should be. Blaze is an endgame slayer. It is meant to need really good gear to actually be able to do it efficiently. Now, instead of being, you know, a random goober with some tier 3 Soul Eater daggers who's able to get 23-second bosses, now you actually genuinely need endgame gear to get fast bosses. Kime 5 on both daggers? I'm not sure about Kime 5. Did you try it? I have not, no. I know that Soul Eater is still not capped on the alpha. But I know from other sweats who have been doing it, you do not need Soul Eater to actually do it. Oh, finally, one of my Crimson pieces sold. Oh, nice. 2 of my Crimson. Wait a minute, I know that guy. Well, that's all you. Thank you very much for the shit update. Overall, very good update. Overall, it is a very good update. There's just the bad parts of the update are really, really bad. It barely 1 mil damage count. That's still 1 mil more damage than you'd do otherwise. I think it's still good. No, it's still good. If your normal hit does 2 million damage, with Soul Eater you'll do 3 million. Like an additional million is still very good for outside of dungeons. Swapping in less than a second. Yeah, I think the Reaper's fine. I think that's okay. So why change it now? Wait, enchanted hoppers. Honestly, I didn't even realize they were changed. Check general. Alright, hold up. Oh wait, did I ever turn display capture off? I didn't. Yeah, that's literally... Azalea, that is literally what I said to Zach in VC a minute ago. I genuinely, that is literally what I said to him in VC. I said they are 100% dangling Iron Man W's in front of us to try and cover up all the shit that they've done behind the scenes. But like, I don't know, man. I think overall it's a pretty good change. Wait, what is this? Yo, W. Yo, what's good, darlings? How you doing? How you doing? Where's your what? Where is my what? What? My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't realize he was gone. Ah, we're back. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. But anyway, you know, other than all of that stuff, I do genuinely think it is unironically a very, very good update. Like, it's just that the bad parts of the update are really, really bad. But you know, once they deal with if they deal with the spider changes and actually fix it back or change it back. Did you read my DM? I probably have not yet. No. I was probably setting up stream. Right. Let me get some stuff set up. I am not prepped at all for this shit. Hold up. Can you still have the mosquito shortbow spam? What do you mean by spam? As in, no, they changed that within like a week. They changed that immediately. Hello, Bank, how you doing? I love, yeah, Maniac Miner's the other one. That's the other issue. What should I do for money to get a hype? I have like 700 mil right now. Whatever you enjoy doing, I can't lie. They're doing Star. I love mindless addition to the boss phase to waste our time. Oh, sir. I assume you haven't seen my YouTube channel yet, where I have just posted a 2-minute rant on it. He's just a straight rant. Thumbnail is wild? No, it's beautiful. Trust me. Bro, I'm still on my stuff from earlier. On all my video tunings. Hello, Jonathan. How you doing? Can't tell that my damage is being dunked on by 30% in E-Man, but okay. My damage can go from 20 mil to 10 mil, like, so, yeah. Look, I think it's... I think it could be worse. Rip Blaze video. To be honest, the Blaze video is fine. Is Cocoon working now? No. I'm gonna get it finished. And then just wait for a while. For alpha. To make like 60 mil, like, that's also fair, yeah. You raise a good point. In which case, obviously, mining is an option. Slayers are also an option, although a bit less of an option, I guess, now. I chose a really good time to do the Slayer to Hyperion. Now it's getting harder. Yeah, but getting harder is a good thing. It depends on how they make it harder, though. Look, as I said, I agree with the Blaze changes. I think they're good. Like, the Soul Eater and the Reaper, I think that's a pretty good change, honestly. Spider is a different story. Spider's terrible. That one needs to be reverted. But I like my double demon. Yeah, I mean, you can still double demon. It just takes much better gear. What about E-Man? I would assume double skip's gonna be way harder. I would assume it's considerably harder now, no? What? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, who bought gems? What? Robin loves opal? Thank you, what the fuck? Wait, hold on a minute. Do we have skins? What the hell? Thank you. Oh, we do. Yo. Fire set. Now refund them? Yeah, get them banned. No. Thank you. What the heck? I can understand Soul Eater, but Reaper was only good as a buff set. I personally think Reaper's acceptable. It was a little bit strong. I I think Reaper was a bit strong for just, you know, a quick armor swaps. I think that's fine. Only 13 hits do all the... Oh, okay, that's fair enough then. That's fair, that's fair. But... Did they remove Reaper swapping? They did, yes. But I'm gonna be completely honest. If this update comes out as planned, I probably won't finish 50 mil in all Slayers because I refuse to do Spider. I am not dealing with Spider in its current state. Yo, the real Don YG, how you doing, how you doing, how you doing? Just do Spider now, I don't have enough time. What's on Alpha? A bunch of really good changes and a bunch of really, really bad ones. Best way would be to go onto the patch note, look at the patch notes. Join your alt gifted rank? No, that's fine. I'm good. I quite like, I want Herbert to stay as a, I want Herbert to stay unranked. Guess what time it is? Oh, is it push-up time? Maniac, thoughts on Maniac Minor Change? Terrible. That is the other terrible one anyway. That is the other terrible one. Alongside Spider being a catastrophic change. 180 degree, wait, what's 180 degree pants push-up, what? Smite 7 is 50% damage. I also think that's fine. To be honest, I think that the damage nerfs are pretty good, actually. I think they're fine. Have they changed anything with Rev? Except for the damage of Smite? Nope. Maniac Miner. The change to Maniac Miner is that it now is capped at 500 mining fortune. Not good. Not good at all. COA isn't going to be best helmet anymore. Oh, yeah, right, of course. Crimson's going back as well. What's damage with Smite change? No idea. I'm going to be honest, I have barely even been able to play the alpha because it's lagging that badly. Still dying to tier 5 Tara, and maybe you want to do Kudra basic tier. Alright. Give me just a second. Are you now number 5 players? Let me check. Oh, what? Shit. Nope, still number 4. Right, let me grab this PV real quick. PV. What is your IGN? Okay. What are they doing to Spider Slayer? Making the cocoon phase like 3 times longer. Where the push-ups at? Shit. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Okay, Hot Crimson works, kind of. Definitely doable. Frozen Blaze would also be doable. I'm not an alcoholic! Thank you very much. I just like to endlessly drink. Okay, what we got on pet? Okay, that's good. That's a good pet. That's a good pet. I like that. And then, how are we looking on healing? Probably get a Wand of Atonement. And a Florid Zombie Sword. They would be better than nothing else. What are you using as your weapon? This. Put Drain 4 on there. Lifesteal is completely useless. It's not 3 PM for me, though, is it? How much does it make right now? No idea. But yeah, put Drain 4 on there. Lifesteal, rubbish. Awful. Terrible. Get another, like, 100 or so MP. What time is it for you? It is 10 past 9 PM. 10 past 9 at night. Equipment's all fine as well. Yo, Palos, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? And Mana Flux also pretty good. Like to see that. Honestly, that should be everything that you need. Get another like 100 magical power. Get Drain 4. And upgrade this to a Wand of Atonement. Then you'll be fine. That's all you need. Outside of that, to be honest with you, it's just practice. Getting your timing down for healing, knowing when to heal. You can't get through 50 more Rev XP. Is Blaze cooked in the next patch? It's gonna be... Blaze is gonna be returned to, in my opinion, where it should be. Do you think they'll follow through? Knowing the admins, yeah, probably. I hope they don't, but they probably will. Look, chat, I wasn't planning on drinking, but then I read the patch notes and I thought, well, never mind. I'm walking down to the shop and buying alcohol. No. And so now here we are. Blaze should be harder. I agree! That's what I'm saying! Okay, actually, wait a minute. Once again. I completely missed the message. What is a 90-degree push-up? Instead of your feet going up, your entire body is straight. Well, now I'm just confused. What? Instead of your feet going up, your entire body is straight. I'm so confused, though. What? What? What do you mean by instead of your... I'm so confused. Because a planche is straight. No? Am I wrong? But like a planche is straight, no? Exclamation lurk, thank you for the like, yeah. Alright, well I guess I'm kneeling on the floor until they message back with a bit more of a thorough explanation because I am so confused. I cannot envision what they mean. What kind of stuff do you need to skip on Alpha, Maxed? Max. Like me gear. Punch with fist and 90-degree blaze. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's my first thought. Would it just be a handstand pusher? But I'm not sure. Even 15? I'm not sure about that one. I haven't been able to actually fully test. What is the best pet to level for money on Blaze? I do not know, I'm afraid. Well, they never got back to me, so I'm just gonna do a handstand. I'm just gonna do handstand push-ups. That feels like it's about right. 180 would be a full inversion, so that makes sense to me. Can I even do handstands still? Not enough to hold it, apparently. Long ass hair, Jesus. Be still, my child. Right, yeah. One more try. Yeah, one more try. Chat, this is how you meant to get into a handstand. Why did that work? Why did that work better? Why the fuck? Stupid fucking. Bro, why did that actually work better? Bad game. Bad game? Bad life. Huh. Why in the world did the first thing I click on your Twitch is you doing a handstand? Trust me, it's kind of normal. It is not it's not particularly out of the ordinary. Alright, how long till Zach gets his Warden Heart? Can you still skip after the meter? Yes, it's just really hard. Yo, Hyper, thank you very much for the follow. Where's my Sword of Bad Health as well? There it is. Without Warden Helmet? Yeah, it does suck, but it's fine. I'm okay with that. What would be better now with, without mosquito hunting / dungeons or Tara? Wait, what do you mean without... Wait, what would be better now without mosquito? Dungeons or Tara? Well, without mosquito, Tarantula's terrible. You do not do Tarantula if you're not using a mosquito bow, I can't lie. Terminator will be terrible because it will be, Terminator will be terrible. With mosquito shortbow, it takes 5 arrows per egg to break it. With a Terminator, it will take 15. I was convinced it was the best way to do it for a second. I'm convinced it's the best way to do it. Only 20 arrows per phase? Yeah, that's not good though, is it? Might as well, yeah, exactly. It is not good. It is not a good situation. At all. Surely they lower that? Bro, honestly, at this point, just revert it, man. What I would have preferred to see is for the admins to actually just make the mosquito bow like one tap the eggs. That would have been fine. That would make a lot of people happy. Should I sell Tara setup and buy a setup for another Slayer? I wouldn't say that, no. I wouldn't, no. Because that's just panic selling. We are on day 1 of alpha. Things are subject to change. Nothing is guaranteed. I wouldn't do anything reactionary. Backflip into a handstand. I can try. I got you. I got you. Surely I can do this, right? Wait, I got a follow. Yo, unconsciousness. Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? 2k until meter? Surely I can do this. Maybe I can't do this. This might not be a good idea. I can probably do this. Hello. This might not be a good idea, actually, is it? I think this is a bad idea. I can't do this. No, this is a terrible idea. This is definitely a terrible idea. I'm not doing that. This is a terrible idea. You a scaredy cat? Yes, I'm gonna kick my door. Outside is a different story. Inside, terrible idea. You think Tarantula will still be the most profitable Slayer? Tarantula isn't the most profitable Slayer, so probably not, no. Iron Mans can do now, yeah. A lot of the Iron Man stuff is actually genuinely a W in my opinion. That's meter? No way. Ability to go to a normal profile? I honestly think that's a really good change. Oh, right, my bad. It used to have that. No way, GG. That is, that's rough, man. That's rough. That's rough. Time for next meter. Yeah, let's go. Effects are both good and bad. Honestly, I don't see the bad part about it. There's a lot of people that have spent a lot of time in Iron Man but regret doing it and wish they had chosen a normal profile. I think the admins giving them the opportunity to swap is genuinely a good thing. What new on Alpha? Go on to the pinned comment. Or watch one of Duralius's videos. And then go and watch my most recent one, because it is a 2-minute rant on Tarantula Slayer. I am not a happy bunny. I think if you get so far into the game, you decide to change, but if 3 minutes down the line, if you regret it, then you've lost all the Iron Man progress and have to restart. My favorite Slayer feature just got even longer. How fun. Yeah, exactly. And most people seem to think it's actually a good change, which is brilliant. Most people see that it's doing more damage, like, oh, eggs are going to be way faster. No, they're longer. No. What did they change about Spider? They added a new egg. So they added, instead of 3 eggs, there's now 4 eggs. And instead of the eggs having 3 health per, they have 15 health per. But, worry not! The mosquito bow now does 3 times damage per arrow to eggs. However, the astute individuals in the chat may realize that currently the bow does 1 damage per shot. Anybody want to take any guesses to what 3 times 1 is? So instead of the eggs now taking 3, instead of the eggs taking 3 arrows to break, they now take 5. Huge, big brain change. Ah, it's fine. Everything else, most of the other stuff's good. 20 arrows in total? Here. Instead of 9 arrows, it's now 20. My goat. I'm fuming. Does the nerf to Blaze Slayer make a difference? It makes Blaze harder. In order to actually be able to skip, it's way harder. You need way more gear. Which in my opinion is really good. Blaze is actually an endgame Slayer now. It is where it should be. Soul Eater was unbelievably broken. Meaning that just about any goober that got their hands on Soul Eater could do Blaze quickly. Nurse the Iron Man money making. Yeah, it's not brilliant. It's not the best thought out profile update. Do you have a creator code? I do not. I'm not even remotely close to being able to have red name, let alone a creator code. Do you still want to use Soul Eater? No. Soul Eater is a no-go now. Maybe Kudra has one? Also, no. Although he's not that... With the rate that he's growing at the moment, he's not that far off of red name, that's for sure. Then what? Is it another... Is it 6 months after red name that you can apply for creator code? I can't remember. Rail has a red name? Yes. How much you need for red? 30k. Just got back into the game a month ago and now they're killing all my favorite parts because that's how the admins are. They look at the feedback of it. They look at the feedback and see what everyone's enjoying about the game, and then nerf it to the ground. Which is only partially a joke. Got a Kind 5 Pooch? I do, but Epic Flame Dog has it at the moment. It's currently on loan. Spider was the most chill slayer. No, I disagree. Because Rev and Sven exist. Surprised they didn't add the cost reduction of 15 star. I suspect that they might rework Kudra at some point in the future. And add it then. Is Primordial Belt still off? It is. I'm assuming they're fixing it with this alpha. Because it works on alpha. I love a 20-second hit phase in my 10-second Slayer. On guard. It's never happening. No, trust, it's happening. It's happening. Trust me, trust me. Did you hear I got a job on the game dev team? Oh, sweet Jesus, why? Please, fix that game, sir. That's where all the good changes are from. Mods, give this guy 10 minutes. But yeah, no. As I said at the start of the stream, if the changes go ahead, I will probably call an end to the 50 mil Slayer series. I'll finish Revs, and then I'll probably call it. Because I don't want to deal with Spider. Yeah. I really just don't want to deal with a lot of things. With how they are. What is good when SE is not good? Swarm? Who am I timing out? No one. You good. Does Revs make any money? Not really. If you ever plan to do Iron Man, I wouldn't mind doing an Iron Man. The issue is that I am a streamer first, YouTube creator second. And Iron Man is amazing for YouTube content, fucking awful for stream content. So hard to be original as well? Yeah. I mean, what? Realistically, Iron Man is kind of only... There's only one route you can really take. And that's progression. It's actually better for me on streams than vids. Really? See, I see the opposite. Because I don't want to... Since I stream every day, 90% of my streams are just going to be either farming or diamond mining. Like, on a normal profile, I can go and do anything. I can do whatever I want. I can go and grind anything. But on an Iron Man, I want to go live for the day, or I want to do my daily stream. I'm mining every day. Visual 8 out of 10. Damn, alright. W. Huge numbers. Wait, I do in fact have hate for the admins. You agree with me? Yeah, absolutely. Solo kind of hard? I'll agree with that, yeah. I can give you that. But yeah, no, there's just a lot more freedom in a normal profile. Was that mine? That was mine. I'm so glad that I didn't kill that. 100k left until Blaze 9 WW. Let's go. You can't even rely. Trust! Bro, I logged on earlier. And you get kicked, like, every 3 seconds. Nothing's getting fixed because you can't test it. It's great. But why I can understand as a lot, but why Icapool and Reaper nerf? I mean, Reaper I understand. I understand why it's I guess sword swap-esque. I understand the Reaper swap. I don't exactly like it too much, but I do understand it. And Ica, well, I mean, Ica's just making makes Kudra absurdly easy. Or not easy. It means you can get absurd damage on stuff like Kudra. Reaper was broken for what it was, I will agree. I don't necessarily like that it's changed, but I understand why it's changed. Reaper is, I believe, the single biggest buff in the entire game. Don't quote me on that, but as far as I'm aware, Reaper is the single biggest buff in the entire game. That doesn't have any downsides or anything. There's no waiting, it's just instant. Instant 100 damage, instant 100 strength. What happened to Reaper? They've patched the fact that you can armor swap. They did with that is forcing all Kudra players to go duplex. Ah, well, fair enough then. Oh shit, this is OP. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things that they should know about, and they just put off and put off and put off and put off and put off forever. To ask, can you give me some money? I'm afraid not. And the fish on... the chances for Necron the fish and etc. on Wiki real? Probably. Is Sting the best spider weapon? Yes, yes, yes. Update, Crown of Avarice, enchant, SC, people just being smarter. That's fair, actually, yeah. Can you tell me what texture pack you're using? So all of the blocks are... Actually, hold it. Language. All of the blocks are Fat Cat by Lucy, and all of the weapons are Fire Sky by Fire. Otherwise known as me. Will Spider Slayer still be good for money? Spider Slayer might be better for money. It's also in my description. But yeah, Fire Sky is in my description, the Fat Cat is in my Discord. Oh look, Zach got it. Bro, why am I getting nothing now? Hey! Because I would assume the price of a lot of things in Spider will probably go up. Is that a special skyblock texture pack? It is, yes. Why would Spider be better? Yeah, because no one wants to do it. That stupid egg animation. On God, though. I don't want to deal with it, man. Better with bobbin time thing? Trust! Wait, no. Fishing actually got a huge buff. They kind of cooked with fishing. I'll give them that. Sorry for asking money? Ah, no, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Doesn't matter, I still dislike fishing. I mean, understandable. Can you tell me how to make money starting out? Hunting is extremely good early on. There's a lot of very, very good money-making methods with hunting, which is in Galatea. And honestly, I would say that that is your best way to start at current. I love hunting. Yeah, surely you haven't... Surely, like, the entire couple lines of your channel isn't just hunting, right? Surely. Purple and black squares. It requires Optifine to function. Optifine is a dependency. And in 1.8.9, it requires Optifine. In 121, it requires Firmament. I'm using Optifine 121.9. Okay, so 1.21 is firmament, and 121 uses firmament. On the Modrinth page, it says all the dependencies. Where do I go to use Optifine? The 1.8.9 version uses Optifine. The 1.21.9 version uses firmament. Simply because no one... So just switch 189? Pretty much. Simply because nobody actually uses... Or not really anybody uses Optifine on 121 because it's not good. Stuff like firmament are a lot better. Don't understand why the admins want fishing and Kudra to be top 1 money-making method. I mean, Kudra I understand. Fishing... fishing's a bit weird. Optifine is a download? Yes, yes. It's a mod? Indeed it is, yes. Is E-Man level 7 worth? Yes, absolutely. Where do I get firmament? Modrinth. How long is stream delay? Not too long. But, I mean, fishing's very good. Barely top 5. Is it worth maxing Blaze setup anymore? It depends on how much you like Blaze. You can still, when you have a max setup, you can still double demon. You can still get sub 20 bosses even without double demoning. Wait, Nero, how much is fishing at the moment? How much is fishing make? Or Soup Thief? Can I do tier 4's E-Man while level 5? Yeah, you should be. It probably would be more worth it to do tier 3's, to be honest, because of your damage. Max fishing setup is 20 bill for like 90 mil an hour. That's 20 bill's not that much money for a max setup. I'm gonna be honest. Like 70 mil an hour. Damn. That's pretty decent. But you know, like... Bruh, stop getting drops, man. I mean, you know... If you want to talk about Slayer... If you want to talk about setup, Slayer is more expensive than fishing. Right now, for my revs... 9 billion coins on these 3 pieces, 4 billion coins on this piece, like 13 billion coins on talismans, another 3 billion coins on a weapon. If we want to talk about setups, but setup is quite expensive. Once again, Kudra. I mean, yeah, Kudra is definitely expensive. More expensive than it used to be. But it's still not that insane, I'm going to be honest, for how much it makes. Is Blaze even worth now for money? Yes. Kudra is still extremely good for money. Is Fire Sky one of the better texture packs? Fire Sky is my own texture pack and is unfinished. Almost nobody knows it even exists. I'm not gonna say yes to it being one of the better texture packs because well, that is That would be one of the most egotistical things I could possibly say in this situation. Kudra set up before and now is the same, by the way. Really? So it's still not absurdly expensive. Could you tell me a better one, or should I use this one? It really depends on what you mean by better and what you like. There is no... In my opinion, there's no real better or worse when it comes to texture packs. It is entirely down to your personal opinion. Stuff like, if you like custom items, there's stuff like Furfsky, which is, there's stuff like Furfsky, which is a 16x custom item texture pack. There's obviously a lot, where's that? There we are. There's obviously all of the PvP packs, Fat Cat, Defrost, Refractions, 250k. Not like half, then you'll be looking at Furfsky. Not like half. Mine will eventually have all the weapons covered. Unfortunately, you know, when there's hundreds of weapons and each texture takes half an hour to 2 hours to build, I don't have the time to put into it, really. Texture packs take a lot longer than... Where do I find this one? I'd try Googling it. But texture packs take a very long time to create. Do you have the drills covered? I am working on them. Do I have my Ruby drill and stuff on me right now? A minute. Give me a second, Zach. Drills are in the next update. Yo, Snipes with a rate of 22. What's good? What's good? How you doing, goat? I've started on drills. Do I need Optifine or something? Probably. I think so. It'll say it in the Modrinth in the dependencies. I believe it's the same as mine. 189 is Modrinth, 121 is Firmament. What should I use for E-Man hits phase? Summons. I'd recommend tier 3 tank zombies. But obviously, in the same way as before, updates take a very long time to make. I've got a lot of stuff to do. How do you feel about alpha? Snipes? Hold on a minute, actually. Give me a second. I'll show you exactly how I feel about alpha. Shut up. Shut up. This is how I feel about this is how I feel about alpha. Not good. Not good at all. Yo, hello, Adubro. Add a hurricane bow to summons, it's quite fast. I would use a short bow with explosive arrows instead of a hurricane bow. Blaze still gonna be fun. Blaze is fine. Blaze is in it. Blaze is, I like how Blaze is gonna be after the update. Like, Blaze is gonna be... What, Blaze is actually gonna be an endgame slayer, which is amazing. It's gonna be in a place where it should be. What are you mad about then? Tara? Yeah. Tara is absolutely cooked. What did you say earlier was good for starters to get money? Hunting. Do slayers make money? Blaze and Tarantula does, the rest don't really. Yo, Gamer Kid the Third, how you doing? What's good, what's good? A dud bro with the 10 bits? Need the badge? W? Well, thank you very much, and enjoy your badge. Should I just search up Hunting Guide on YouTube? Yes, yes. Should I get Sting then, or wait and see? I'd wait and see. I would wait for now. You deserve it? Well, thank you, thank you. Blaze will be more profitable. Blaze will be... I think Blaze will actually be in a good spot. Skip will still be possible. Just way, way harder. From what I've been told, skipping is still possible even without the Soul Eater. 10 push-ups? Alright. What should I grind to get my combat level up? For early combat, Glaciite Walkers. After then, you could move on to, I'd say, probably either Slayers or... Slayers are pretty good, actually, early. But yeah, to start with... Are you doing hunting right now? I am not. I'm doing Slayer. Completely different thing. For Zach, not for fire. Why would Zach do the push-ups, though? What? Zach's not... What? This is mine. This is... What? I can't make somebody else do it. Revs or Blaze? Revs. For later game combat XP, you just use a Hyperion on Smoldering Blazes. Flaming Spires and Magma Cube Rise end up being better than Slayers. This is true, yes, but it depends on... That depends on how much damage. Works because I'm using it and I still see iron swords and stuff. Yes, I can guarantee it works. It is literally the biggest texture pack on Skyblock. I go into video settings, go into details. No, video settings. Where is it? Is it in quality? Yeah, video settings, quality, custom items on. I love drumming into this song. Right, I can imagine. Don't know Wallham, he wants to G-kidnap half my guild. But it's funny. I like 30 virus text pack simply because of simplicity. That's fair. When it comes to non-custom textures, I personally just really like stuff like Defrost or Fat Cat. There isn't even a quality option, then you don't have Optifine installed. And if you're on 121 with Firmament, then I don't know. I don't know enough about 121 packs. I hate the reprogrammer update. You won't be able to duo one-tap Kudra anymore. This is a good thing. Can I use my cake soul on you? Yeah, absolutely. Go to my island. Absolutely. I think it's quite funny that he keeps trying to steal us. I'm on 121. Is Cocoon back? No. Then I'm afraid I'm not too sure about 121. Using Firmament 2 or whatever. Then yeah, okay. So I don't know what the issue is then, because I know Firmament. I know Firfsky is built for Firmament. So unless you have the wrong version of Firfsky installed, Firmament is built for Firfsky. Oh, finally a drop. Well, Firfsky is built for Firmament on 121. No drop again. Oh, wait, it's my boss. Right. My bad. Go to your... Oh, right, yeah, of course. Right, my bad. I will go to my garden, yes. Let me re-enable that. I have to turn off for HYPIXEL Sky because the right one. Yes, that is the right one. If you have Firmament downloaded and you're on the correct version of Sky, then I am unsure, I'm afraid. I wish there was an option to stay in 1.8.9. I think the 189 is a far better version. Or 189 is currently a better version. 121 will end up being way better, though. Yo. Wait. Chat. Speaking of cake sauce, look what I got last night. Look what I got last night. She got level 7 blaze after 3 days. WWW. Another added addition to my collection. Now we have Fearless and A-Punch, Submissive T-Girl, and Little Gay Femboy. I love my Cake Soul collection. It's amazing. All 4 of them. I put a lot of effort into collecting those. I'm gonna get those, I promise. Good luck. I don't think I've ever seen Little Gay Femboy again. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, fuck you. Oh yeah, also, you missed out on the period of time where I was named as Too Numb to Come. Selling Fire's Cake Soul. You can't sell Cake Souls though. You missed out on the greatest period of my IGNs. I think somebody has a Too Numb to Come for Cake Soul somewhere. Right, okay. I say that. I know someone called T-Girl on HRT. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Does not do a good job. I mean, it's okay. Com is spelled C-O-M-E, so it makes sense that it's not it wasn't blacklisted immediately. Although, with that being said, my co-op is called Herbert de Perbert, so you might have a good point. Don't know what happened to Refraction. Refraction is playing Marvel Rivals. Ah, bits. Ah. Refraction streamed like 2-3 days ago. Yeah, he's a Marvel Rivals player now. He doesn't like the game much, and that's kind of understandable, I'm gonna be honest. There are so many better things to sell for bits that are not Kismet feathers. But with that being said, I can't be bothered to sell them because that takes a lot of effort. No, I can't bother. I'm just gonna insta buy. Can I have those feathers? I need a cookie. Nuh-uh. Alright, where are we? Why doesn't he upload the content anymore? Probably because he doesn't enjoy making content as much. 300k bits, but am I turn them into actual money? I mean, what? The only reason I even bother with doing bits or doing this for money is because I do Slayers. Like, it's so fast, to go through another, what, 35,000 bits is so fast. I can do that in a couple hours. Anyone be alive tomorrow for Kudra? Is this your Slayer to Hype account? No, this is my main account. The Slayer to Hype account has been deleted. To do the most simple task because it's too much effort? Yeah, probably, you're not wrong. What multiplier is Cookie's profit? Good question. Not too sure. Do you have Bitbug maxed? I do. All I know is that I get quite a lot of quite a lot of bits per cookie. How much do we get? Hold on. How much do I get? I get 13,933 bits per cookie. Which is very definitely profit. Ah, this can't be good. Oh, my bad. But yeah, right now my crimson armor that my Terra armor, my bad. Right now my Terra armor is I don't know where it is actually. It's somewhere. Definitely somewhere. You gotta trust me here. Where is it? Why the bloody hell is my Terra? What? Alright, fair enough. Wherever my Terra is, right now it's crimson armor because video purposes. Not that the video matters, because I need to replace 8 minutes of it. Thank you, admins. It's fine. I can get that done tomorrow. On Smoldering Blaze with Pyro and Tara armor, please. Pyro and Tara armor. No, we're not bringing back Tarantula armor strats. No, under no circumstances are we bringing back Tarantula armor strats. No. Not a chance. What tier is your Crimson? Infernal. Infernal 15 star is this Crimson. You can go ahead and play with Tarantula armor. I am playing no part of it. Is the Clover Grind on hold? Not really. I still have nothing to spend my money on. I mean, it may not look like I'm making much money, but I still have a couple of coins here and there in backpacks. And then like another 700 mil of stuff on my island. What the fuck? Oh, it's actually a pretty good time. Oh, sorry, my bad. But all I'm saying is we could see the start of a new profile sooner than expected. Far sooner than expected. Why do I keep zooming in on weird parts of people? Oh, hey, my Kismet feathers fell. Fair from that. Damage so much, just unlock tier 3 daggers. I'm okay with them nerfing damage. I think it needed to happen. The player base was getting way too strong. Wait, I'm not gonna be able to no! I'm not gonna be able to one-tap Sven without Mastiff anymore! Wait, no! Wait!
Oh wait, no, I will. We'll be fine. Never mind. They're not nerfing it that way. 22. Huh? What do you mean by 22? Huh? Not to figure out how to do the Rev XP dupe strats? Yeah. You raise a good point. I copy and pasted the wrong thing. GG. Where's that gun? There you are. How do you think the elephant pet skin is going to be worth in fire sale? Not much. Not bad. You know what I want? Unfortunately, I do. They won't be worth too much, I don't think. Game keep freezing every time I TP? Unsure, I'm afraid. It's probably a memory leak of sorts. Okay, well, I'm so confused about why you keep saying like 90 degree and 180 degree. I'm so confused by these. I'm confused by what you mean by 90 degree or 180 degree. I'm so confused. If you enjoy wait, who's rated? Yo, Shaded M with the rate of 7? Yo, what's good? How are you doing and how was your stream? XK, hello, hello, hello. How you doing, how you doing? Wait, I need to get the shout out done. One sec. Shouldn't you be doing Tara? I don't wanna. Yo, my goodness, thank you very much for the follow. There's different kinds of the normal planche push-up. 90 degree, I don't get what you mean by 90 degree though. Didn't realize you were the bread guy yesterday when you raided me? I'm sometimes the bread guy. Not always. I'll just do the only thing that I know of. Okay. Not the 90 degree push-up again? Yeah, the 90 degree push-up again. You know, the thing that I can't, the thing that I'm not capable of doing. You know the one. Love your Slayer to hype video? Well, thank you very much. Every YouTube video I've seen of you has bread. Okay, maybe there's a correlation. Alright, Raiders, you're about to see talent. Athletic talent. This is like Olympic athlete levels of talent. Oh my god, I held it for a second. I actually held it for like a second. Oh, this is incredible. Wait a sec. I can't get the push-up. I can't quite finish it. I ain't getting the foot. Where's my headset gone? What's that fire doing? Push-ups. I had an aquatic trainer. Insane calisthenics, trust. When I quit Skyblock, I'm going to become a calisthenics YouTuber. And, probably get bullied off the internet, to be honest with you, but that's besides the point. I'm restarting my PC? Alright. How you doing? Hello, Ali Mid. How you doing? How you doing? I'm making him stronger. Yeah, I don't like to admit it, but yeah, kinda. What's getting nerfed with Slayer damage? Like, the specific enchants, like Smite, Smoldering, Bane of Arthropods, all of those things. They're receiving a small nerf. Bio has peak content. Yeah, that's because half my stream isn't me doing skyblock, it's just fucking around doing other things. Smoldering gets doubled in damage. Doesn't matter. It's not getting doubled in damage though. Like yeah, that part is, but it's also getting nerfed at the same time. The best is leaving for 6 months to get 11 mil. Yeah, that seems worth it. Had the pussy timer selection. Yeah, I remember that. That was fun actually until people started sending me questionable images on Discord, so I stopped it. A video? Absolutely. Please do. Send you a video of the 90-degree planche push-up. Got it. Hold up. I need to see this shit.
The 90-degree push-up involves lowering from a handstand to a bent arm planche.
Yo, I ain't doing that shit! What kind of big man do you take me for? Yes, you are. I clearly am not. Blaze will be slower and the entrance will be higher. Not much slower. A little bit, yes. But yeah, the barrier to entry is going to be much, much higher now. Which is excellent. I got gifted some free shit from my school for an award last year. Ooh, very nice. You had to take down your Discord server? No. I had to remove a channel point. Wouldn't be the first time, though. Why is it going to be harder? Because Soul Eater is going to be much, much, much weaker and Reaper Armor's getting removed. How's it not slower? No, I never said it wasn't slower. I said it won't be that much slower. It will still be slower, but it won't be that much slower because you can still skip. The only difference is that there's no Reaper. Most people will not. I never said most people will be able to skip. I literally never said most people could skip, did I? I'm gonna go? Alrighty, we'll see ya. I'm gonna grind this stuff then. But yeah, obviously, yes, for the average person, Blaze is going to be a lot slower. Yes. This is good. This is not a bad thing. Me when they remove my bug. Blaze is only fast right now for the average player because Soul Eater is absurdly overpowered. Blaze should not be this quick, and it should not be this easy. It getting slowed down for the average player is a good thing. It getting made harder, but not much slower for an endgame player, is not a bad thing. And then say it was a bug? Yeah, that's fair. Fair play. Reaper technically is a bug. I should get one of those walking bands. We can use channel points. You could use it for different amount of times. Yeah, you know, that's fair, actually. What do you think the entry for Blaze will now be? It depends on what you mean by entry. And it depends on what your goal is. If you're trying to still make a lot of money and still get very fast kill times, like we're looking at Infernal, 1700 MP, Chimera daggers, all of that stuff. However, if we're looking at skipping, then we're looking at like max gear. Maybe just without the 15-star. Why would you ever do Blaze over Kudra? Some people just like it more. I mean, for example, same for me. After this update, some people just like it more. I mean, when I started Blaze, Kudra was far, far better than Blaze for money. I just did Blaze because I prefer it. If you're only going for money, then yeah, there's no reason to do Kudra. There's no reason to do Blaze over Kudra. What happened to the Kudra group? Foraging happened, and Kudra for the average player no longer made very much money. And most people in there were not, didn't really want to consider, didn't really. However, that being said, I think the main reason is Guru. I did Blaze for fun, then made 140 bill. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. But yeah, if I have to actually say what happened to the Kudra group, it's because one specific member did not get gear at any point. Your last Blaze stream was obnoxious. Obnoxious in what way? In the sense that I am absolutely horrific at Blaze now? Yeah, no, I'm awful. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to relearn. Since I stopped doing Blaze, I've changed my wardrobe keybinds, and I deal an absolute shit ton more damage. So I've got a lot of things I'd have to relearn when doing Blaze again. It hurt to do. How long do you think Coon's down for? Probably until the update comes out. Because it's fixed on alpha. So I'd assume probably, if it comes out on Tuesday, probably Tuesday. I really hope that the entire update doesn't come out on Tuesday and they hold a few things back. That would be great. Because, you know, some things need a little bit more tweaking. Or removing. I do miss my cocoon though. That was good. The hubs literally went. Oh, it's so broke. I love this song. Same. Victorious is a banger. Damage high, boss speed low. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the thing with Double Demon is that it's any small change can really throw you off. So when I have a lot of big changes that happen, then I get a little cooked. Good swords for combat, 16. What's your budget? Realistically, aspect to the end works just fine. 2.3 mil as of now. Honestly, want to say aspect. I want to say just stay at aspect to the end until either you get combat 18 for aspect of the dragons, or get 13 million for a warped aspect of the void. And focus more on magical power and armor as opposed to sword. Because a weapon will only do so much. My MP sucks right now? Fix it. You gotta fix it. My kills per hour, they're falling already. Actually, fuck the kills per hour. LF dropped. I got told Axe the Tread is a waste for Rev Slayer. Is that true? No, not really. It's the best in slot item for Rev. So it's definitely not a bad thing at all. It's the fastest option for spawning the boss. And it's the highest damage. Good morning, Leafy. How you doing? Have you tested Double Demon on Alpha? Alpha is too laggy to test Double Demons. Not to mention, Soul Eater is not changed on Alpha. Soul Eater is exactly the same as it is on main right now. Doing solid? How about you? Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Pretty good. I had a minor crash out earlier because I got I got 20 minutes, or well, almost 20 minutes into my complete Blaze guide, and then the alpha opened with some changes that made about 8 minutes worth of footage completely unusable. It's fine. It's okay. That video was going to get released today. I can't do that anymore. I can't release it anymore because there's an alpha. Knowing admins, it probably won't. No, it'll probably come out because it's good changes. Or the vast majority is it's good changes. Keep the footage. Oh, I will. But I think the Soul Eater changes will come out because they are good. Like, the Soul Eater changes are inherently good. Yo, Matsy, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Rage, how you doing, dude? It's been a minute. What's good, what's good? Mr. Washed giving a Blaze guide. Look, man. I may not be able to do it amazingly in practice, but I can still help people. I can still teach people. I have the knowledge. It's 6-second boss is good with 950 MP, Blaze Pet, and Blaze Pet for Blaze. You could definitely be going a lot faster. You could definitely go faster than that. How's the armor looking? And yo, Matsy, thank you very much for the 25 bits. Much appreciated. Don't know what to do with these, so here you go. Well, thank you very much. Post it and make another video ready for after. No. There's no point in posting it now. I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit. I have 5 hearts in here and 1 in here. How much money will I need to start Blaze? That depends on whether you want to do it for money, do Blaze for money, or just do it to get your XP. Because they are very different. In fairness, that is from like 15 million Rev XP. Just for XP as of now? A couple billion. Depending on your current magical power, only a few bill. If that. Less than that. Maybe like 1 billion. Depending on your current magical power, you should be able to get away just fine with 1 billion. Yeah, you can get away fine with 1 bill. Easy. Tell me that uploading videos, it takes so long? Yeah. Shit takes time. My Slayer to Hyperion movie took me 5.5 hours to upload. Oh. And Double Demon for your guide. Oh, I haven't actually added the I haven't added the actual skips into the guide yet. I just used Soul Eater as the enchant for quite a few parts. Of which I'll probably keep Soul Eater as the enchant for tier 3s. Because I still think Soul Eater will probably be better, to be honest with you, than Swarm for tier 3s. $200 tier 5 and still, that's barely anything though. What is the channel points? It is, what's the, sorry. What is it for the channel points? Just Twitch. Need an M7 guide, not a chance. What will I need though? Fiery armor, tier 2 is just obliterating me. Have you got any opal gemstones on your fiery armor? Do you have any, do you have like an overflux power orb? Like, do you have any of that stuff? And what are you using for healing? What's your magic find? Honestly, it's not I think it's 327, I want to say. It could be better. Could be worse. Flare is more survivability. Yeah, but if they don't need to use a flare, then there's no good reason to use a flare. And at no point should you need a flare. Is it a setting on Twitch that I can see on screen? It is, yes, it is. You have it as a browser source. You have to set it up as a browser source. I'd look up a guide on YouTube, because I don't really have the time right now to run you through it. With Fiery? Yeah. When I was doing testing for my guide, I did a tier 4 in Fiery with 0 gemstone slots, no healing, no orb. So if somebody has gemstones, healing, and an orb, it should be fine. That was with tier 2 daggers as well. Keep in mind, this is not with my this is not. I didn't have my MP maxed. I had myself down on low MP and stuff. I got my stats down so it'd be equal to somebody much lower in the game. You at no point in the game do you actually need a flare. What's Greg? Golden Dragon. I got bored, so I maxed Sven and Tara. W. Doesn't have opals. Tried to use Sorry Chestplate to compensate. Got an overflux, tier 1 daggers, and Wand of Atonement. Get opals. Just unlock your gemstone slots and put opals in there. Trust me. Good. Getting late, I'm going to go sleep already, Vank. Well, good night, good night. Have wonderful sleep, sir. I ain't doing a thumbnail today. Fair. Understandable. Fiery Crimson with Warden. Use Warden. Oh yeah, and Radio, of course. But that doesn't... Is bro endstone swording right? What? Why would you endstone sword? Endstone sword is pretty much useless nowadays. For survivability, endstone sword sucks. Where's my boss? What? There it is. PV. That's right, Jim. See you when you stream again? Alrighty, Mercy. Well, see ya. Thanks for coming in. Hello, I'm Anon. How doing? What's good? Is that Corona? No. Maybe. Other than more MP. Okay, get perfects in your armor. Pet's fine. Absolutely nothing to touch there. Get your bank up to 1 bill, please. Lunch push-ups, give it a sec. Oh yeah, what the hell? Terror? Yo, pause a minute. Why are you using terror, my guy? What? What? If you're gonna drink, at least be in touch with your Scottish side. My bad. I got a wee bottle of Ardbeg curry brecon. Beautiful. Peaty. Wonderful. Delightful. Oh, sorry, I don't know what came over me just there. Where's the kilt? I don't own a kilt. I use Terra for Kudra, Crimson for Slayer. Oh, okay, fair. Makes sense. Good, how about you? Not too bad at all. You have plaid skirts. I'm not wearing them. It's not my tartan. I refuse. I refuse to wear them as a kilt when it's not even my clan's tartan. Well, family's tartan, I don't know. Have you watched Muppets A Christmas Carol? Of course. I'm a British person. But yeah, okay. Get your gemstones up to... So what should I be drinking? Guinness? I don't know. I don't know enough about Irish. Anyway. Yeah, get your gemstones up to perfect. Please finish Smoldering. Smoldering 5. Do you like America? Parts? Some bits. Apollo, how you doing? That's good. The rag works just fine. Yeah, finish your Smoldering, get those up, please. Daggers are fine, mostly. They could do with some small tier 7s, but it's not that big of a deal. It really, like... Man, I know you say except for MP, but MP is what you should be focusing. Perfect gemstones, Smoldering 5, magical power. Good. I'll be back in a moment. Alright. You ask for planche push-ups, I'll fail again. I'm not sure how to feel about this continuous part of the stream. At this point, it's just turned into, oh, let's watch Fire fail at doing something again. Yippee! Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? Don't you just love watching that? I do. I find it great. I'm training you. You know, that's a fair point. I feel like I've got to find new ways to do this. I've got to entertain myself somehow, you know? Hold up. That did not go to plan at all. This looks really weird. This feels odd. Who followed? Yo, Miyaju, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? Well, welcome I don't know how to explain this properly. I can't do it. I'm not capable of it. 90 degree, let's try that one. Oh dear. That ain't good. That ain't good. Ah! I don't like this position either. Right. That happened. Yeah. We shall never speak of this again. Until the next time that they redeem it. Then we speak of it again, but we don't talk about that. Yo, how you doing? 1, 2, 3. Holy peak time to join the stream? Trust. Fire, why is there a hole in the shark? There isn't. No hole. We safe. Don't like the new alpha? Same. I think there's a lot of positives. I think there's some really bad negatives. Overall, not brilliant. There was no hole. Check my AH. All this for spending 3 mil. Sounds about right, yeah. I mean, GGW flips. That's a couple mil profit. Is worth it. You know, maybe you raise a good point there, actually. But yeah, Flem, by the way, how's E-Man gonna be? I was told earlier that E-Man wouldn't change in the slightest. And I would like to accept that. Your advice didn't have my advice. Didn't help. Right. E-Man won't change. Okay, yeah. So it's just Blade. In terms of Slayers, it's just Blade and Spider that's getting fucked over. And E-Man. Not E-Man, Rev. Blaze, Spider, and Rev that's getting the back end of it. Mostly Blaze and Spider, though. E-Slayer's taking a hit, no? I mean, technically Enderman, apparently technically the enchant, yeah. But if they say the Slayer won't change at all, then that's fair. What's happening to Slayers? Oh, it's just some of the stuff on Alpha is not good. The admins are finally fixing Soul Eater to not be completely overpowered. So Blaze is now going to be a lot harder for the average player. In my opinion, brilliant change. Blaze is meant to be an endgame Slayer. It should not be as easy as it currently is. 1 minute. Now, with that being said, Blaze is pretty good. Spider is fucked. Spider is getting absolutely fucked from this newest update. It is, yeah, it's not gonna be, it's not good. So let me quickly showcase what's happening to Spider. Well, I mean, they buffed getting mithril. Well, that's not the point of the video! Alright, so here's egg phase currently. I mean, you know what egg phase looks like right now. I don't really need to show that, but egg phase right now is fine. It ain't that big of a deal. The big deal is future egg phase. That's the issue, is the new egg phase is like multiple seconds longer than it should be. Or multiple seconds longer than it is right now. And it's already long. Reacting to my own video while on stream, it's just the easiest way to show to actively show somebody what's changing. Without me logging onto the alpha to show them on stream. How you doing, Arps? What's good, what's good? Want to do a couple hot Kudra runs? Not particularly. As much as I do truly love Kudra, I don't want to do Kudra. I want to grind the ever-loving fuck out of Revenant Slayer, and then wait for the update, and then decide whether the 50 mil Slayer thing is even happening. Can we respectfully decline this update? I mean, okay. I think I do think a good amount of this update is good. Like, the update is overwhelmingly positive. It's just the rest is terrible. I actually have to kill the bats. No. You don't have to kill the bats. Egg phase is longer, but you don't have to touch the bats. Billions must mosquito bow. But mosquito, it doesn't matter, man. They posed it like it's a buff. The thing that pisses me off is that they they wrote these changes like it's a buff. Oh, mosquito shortbow's being buffed to do 3 damage to eggs now. And the eggs have 15 hits, but it's okay, because the mosquito shortbow is being buffed, so it does more damage to the eggs. It's still longer! And they ruined Blaze. Nope, they fixed Blaze. In my opinion, they fixed it. Why would they even do that change? Yeah, exactly. That is possible. That and what's his name? The spider change and the not mithril, and the mining fortune change are the most brain dead takes I have seen in a very long time. You already got your 50 mil XP, and even while I was actively grinding Blaze, I was calling for them to fix Soul Eater. You can ask people from the YouTube chat. Not from the... You can ask people from the Twitch chat who were there during my Blaze grind. Like, since almost a year... For almost the last year, I have been calling for an SE fix. I remember talking to Squid about it ages ago. That I actively explaining to him why Soul Eater needs to be nerfed. Dungeon Breaker's in the update, don't worry. Dungeon Breaker is included in this. I wasn't there. No, you weren't there. Like Blaze is going to be in a better state because it needs better gear. You can still double demon skip on the alpha. Even like without Soul Eater, you can still skip. You can still get sub 20-second bosses. It's just harder. It just needs way better gear. It needs you to be a late game to end game players. Only possible with hype. That's literally what they've done. That is literally what this changes. Best way to get money on Iron Man, calling it Iron W's, is something else. Yeah, that one is fair. That one is absolutely insane. Abusing one tap and complaining about one tap. Bro, I was the biggest one tap hater. Genuinely. I can do dungeons faster without dying since I got stuck inside the blocks. I disappear now? See ya. They buffed Iron Man. True. Maniac Miner was way too OP. I feel like it's a bit much of a change, though, no? I feel like it's a bit much of a nerf, though, no? Don't like Reaper change? I kind of agree with the Reaper change. I kind of disagree with the Reaper change. On one side, I feel like Reaper is too strong for what it is. And that they should probably, if they're gonna keep it as a buff set, reduce it to like half, giving 50 strength, 50 damage. Because 100 strength and 100 damage, literally just for that, is absurd. Like, you know, that's insane. To just be able to do that and gain a shit ton of damage instantly is ridiculous. Is Spider Slayer a good way to get max combat? If you can't do Blaze, then yes. If you have a Hyperion, then no. I think it's reasonable. Still have a problem with getting money. True. Fair point. I mean, you know, the best way to get money on Iron Man now is to not be an Iron Man. Just simply change your profile. Problem solved. Reaper is okay for zombie. Yeah, but Reaper's worse than Burning Crimson for zombie. So once again, why does it exist? Hell, Reaper's worse than Hot Crimson for zombie. What is new in alpha? Let me post the patch notes on YouTube chat. And they nerf... Wait, what do they do to minions? What? Wait, they nerf Iron Man and give you the option to stop being Iron Man. Nice. It's mid-game? Yeah, but so is Hot Crimson. You're late early game, I agree. Although late early game, I feel like is a bit high. Yo, I dropped a mestring. Wait a minute. Hey. Hold up a sec. And you almost succeeded as well. Enchanted hoppers are now 70%. Well, GG. But yeah, more deflation is definitely not a bad thing. We are reclaiming it. No. No. Spirit Mask has dropped to 360 mil. It's over. Good. About fucking time. The spirit mask change is amazing. See? Early game. Early mid-game. My net worth? It's a good thing. Spirit mask going down is good. Isn't even confirmed yet. Yeah, but it's good. If it actually happens, it's very good. Spirit mask dropping from M4. Accidentally bought it for 535 mil. Nice. But yeah, the spirit mask change is incredible. Yeah, you know, it's a loss of net worth, but oh well. Shame. Pity. Oh well. Move on. What do you think of the Iron Man being able to switch? I think that's good. I think that is a great option. You think any level 500 plus is going to do it? I think there might be a couple, yeah. I like some of the changes, but I gotta say some of it's just stupid. I will agree. There is a lot of things that are really good, and a lot of things that are really bad. I mean, okay. Overall, it's a good update. Like, overall, what are the new mining and farming things? I don't know. I haven't read through the entire of the patch notes. Plunge push-ups on the shark. There's in between the door and your room and the hallway. That's oddly specific, but alright, sure. I heard Spirit Mask changes. I thought they were making the item worse, not they were moving it. Okay, I mean, yeah. That would be bad. That would be terrible. That one would not be good. Wait, hold on a minute. What is the wait. Oh, wait. Mythic Dillo's a thing. I completely forgot. Mythic Dillo actually is being added finally. About time. Like it has given XP for the longest period of time. And now it finally is. It's useless, yeah, but it actually gives XP. It gives XP and it's obtainable, so it's fine. It's finally obtainable skyblock XP. So that's good. The powder buff is good. The fact that you get more powder is excellent. Do the push-ups. Give me just a minute. Give me just a second. I just 1 second, just quickly fully mining in the farming changes. Farming double the pest. Oh yeah, no. Okay, the farming changes are good. Yeah, I'll give you that. Bring back Dillo mining. No. Bring back Dillo mining, yes, but not in its state. Not in the same state that it was. If they're nerfing Spider, why are you not doing it now? Because I wouldn't make a difference. I wouldn't be able to get 40 million skyblock. I wouldn't be able to get 40 million Spider XP in a couple days. Doesn't matter. I haven't got the strength for this. You're making. I don't have the power for. I don't got the strength, sir. I'm too weak. Wait. Yep. I do not have the power. I am weak.
I do not have this shit.
Like, admins, fuck, Iron Man play. Look, man. The Iron Man play, everyone's getting it this time.
This is not a great song to play now, is it? This is not a brilliant song. Great. Excellent. Thank you, Spotify. That's great. It started right as you got on it. Nice. Anything but Slayers whenever I come to stream? Well, that's because I try and make my streams entertaining. And as it would turn out, anything but skyblock is entertaining. How do you increase damage for real, how much magical power do you have? What pets are you using? What armor are you using? And what's your current weapon? Let's purchase Crystal Hollows Pass? Doesn't it just do it automatically now? I'm not mating with the shark, thank you very much. It's just a really, really bad time for the song to come on, okay? How do I get more there is no way in hell you need more damage. Of all people. 750 MP, Tiger Pet for faster Slayer kills, use a Lion Pet. Giant Sword. Okay, use a Lion Pet, and use whatever the Slayer specific weapon is, if you can get to a tier... If you can use the tier 3 weapon, so for example, in Zombie, Axe of the Shredded. Whatever the best weapon for that, in that Slayer line is, use that one. MP is fine. And then you also use certain buffs, like for example, Sword of Bad Health and Weirder Tuber. They will both also help. Sting, okay, Spider, stick with Giant Sword. That's fair. Stick with Giant Sword and Spider. Swap over to a Lion Pet. And use buffs. Got a third special? Bro. Can I have some of your RNG, please? That you make it at home? Yeah, why? Wait a minute, wait, no, I just read your previous message. No, not like that. No. Nice. Excellent. Sick. Reason number 6823 that fire is never getting red name. Why Lion Pet? Because when you're getting hit, when you're using a Lion Pet and you're taking damage, or when you're getting hit by something, you get a damage bonus. Legendary Lion is extremely strong. Where is it? There it is. King of the Jungle. Deal 150% damage against mobs that have attacked you. First Strike is 100% more effective and adds 20 strength and 20 damage to your weapons. A Legendary Lion is very, very, very strong. Men. Oh, Peanut Butter V2. No. You know the rules. We have blacklisted that guy. I have said it to you so many times that we have blacklisted I'm Ethan. Every time that you redeem him, I keep saying no. That his music is not allowed. You should have remembered this by now. What is that tracker? This one? Okay, brilliant. This one? That is Sky Honey. You said you should blacklist him, but you never said you did. I kind of thought that would be the same thing. I kind of thought that was self-explanatory. Me saying, oh yeah, I should probably blacklist this guy, means that I'm probably going to blacklist him.
Is there a live tracker for any U? Probably not, no. Sky Handy is the one with the tracker. Half your chat is acoustic, you should know. Oh yeah, like streamer like chat. Since when do you listen to Central C? This song specifically. I think I've got another couple, actually. Yeah, we're a special flavor of autism here. I mean, come on, you should know that my music taste is bipolar at the very least. Within 5 minutes. Can I take some of your RNG? Please. I need it. I need it. So, does that affect Double Demon Blaze? Yes. It means that you need much better gear to do it. It means the Blaze is finally actually an endgame Slayer. Where in order to be able to skip, you need max gear. That's how it should be. Skips should be the very end point of a Slayer. Skips are like the point where the Slayer cannot get any faster, so it should require the best stuff. I think it's great. We talking like 15 star? I don't think 15 star. I'm not 100% sure, because obviously alpha right now is way too laggy to be able to fully test things. So we can only put forward guesses. I don't think you'll need 15 star. You might be looking at close to max MP, probably not fully maxed MP, because stuff like artifact control. So you might not need fully maxed MP. You will have to go back to Warden Helmet though. We will definitely be going back to Warden. Anything about final 50 mil? I don't think that's going to be possible. No E-Man pet? What do you mean by no E-Man pet? E-Man pet didn't get a change. They still didn't fix it on Alpha, so we can't even test it? Yeah, exactly. We've just been putting together bits and pieces of information between Alpha and normal. I just made my Inferno. Okay, up until the point where you have the gear to be able to phase skip, Infernal Crimson Helmet will be better than Warden. Crown of Avarice is pretty bad. Crown of Avarice is no longer going to be the best in-slot helmet for most things. It is getting its nerf. But yes, Infernal Crimson Helmet will be better than, in the next 42 hours, you buy... What? If I drop a 1 in the next 40, you buy it for 150 mil. I will pass, but thank you for the offer. I'll need another Warden Helmet. I've already got 6. How is Avarice nerfed? Something to do with some additive damage sources aren't as good. I think it's I think it's because the like mob specific enchants are getting nerfed. Stuff like Smite, Ender Slayer, all that stuff is getting nerfed. So Crown is also getting nerfed with it. What version are you using? 1.8.9. Whether it will be better... I mean, it should still be best in slot for a couple things. So it's just a huge damage nerf. Yeah, pretty much. It's great. I think the damage nerf portion of this update is amazing. It's something that we've needed since foraging. I'll have to test on Alpha later. Good luck. Alpha is approximately 3 TPS. Good luck. But yeah, you're probably going to be needing a Warden Heart to be able to double demon. is literally Alpha is literally unplayable. Do you have any weights in your room? I think so. What is the good boy spam? What do you mean, good boy? Good thank you! Good girl! Yay! Oh boy! Good kitten. No, I'm not even gonna force myself for that one. Nope. Nuh-uh. Average TikTok stream at this point? Yeah, you're not wrong. Hey, that's fine. It's okay. No. It's not an average TikTok stream because by now I would have lost people's attention on TikTok. Who's more likely to be accepted for YouTube rank? Fire or iCal? iCal. And it ain't even close. iCal has never got anybody on a watch list. Why are you so small? Because I'm portable. I mean, Wither Skeleton's back for endgame? Probably not. Oh, the cam. The cam's normal size. Fifth? GG. Okay, what do you mean by shark shots? That's crazy. I got told that I was equipable a few years ago. Okay. Okay, so one of my friends, right, used to be big guy. Big guy, and when I say big guy, I mean extremely overweight. Like, unbelievably huge guy. Like, double my size. I could fit in one of his trouser legs, yeah? Like, I could fit in one of his trouser legs. And I remember existing, just like, kind of, you know, just kind of standing around, existing, being a human being, conversing, you know, like, talking. Bro walks up behind me, grabs me, just up. Like, what do you mean you could just do that? No, you can't just do that to me. That's not okay. He should have suplexed you. That's more acceptable than just picking me up. That is more acceptable than just 2 hands on the waist. By the way, his hands were fucking touching. Just grabs me, picks me up, and leaves. You definitely liked it. I was mid-conversation. Like, unironically, I got equipped. What are you like? Bro. Brother added 1 fire to his inventory. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. 2-handed melee weapon. I'm more of a yeah, that's fair, actually. I mean, I will admit it was fun. It was pretty fun. It's free transport at that point. Sure, that would only happen in my dreams? No, it happened all the time. How do I join your server? If you're talking about the Discord server... wait, what server are you talking about? Like Discord or skyblock or what do you mean? Is that how you pronounce your username? Yeah. There is no correct pronunciation because I made it by slamming my head on the keyboard. But most people just called me Fire, so I just went with it. Most definitely a monkey bomb. Okay. Bro, speak... Never mind, actually. I'm not going to talk... I'm not going to talk about anything monkey related because it brings up bad memories from a message last night. From a message string. I got issues on the alpha. Oh, what have you... what's wrong this time? Can't hype mobs in my Slayer sack full. Wait, what do you mean you can't hype mobs? What? He must have smashed his head into... Yep, that is exactly correct. That is exactly how my name was created. Unironically. Should I sell slime minions before Hopper nerf? Maybe? I don't know. Hype got a new ability. A kick. Oh, that! Yeah, it's not great, is it? Alpha's got a whole hell of a lot of problems. Bro, at this point, I'm going to be honest, just remove Alpha. There's no point. There is no point to Alpha existing. New ability for Hype. They're making a joke because whenever you try and use a Hyperion on Alpha, it insta-crashes you. Or it not insta-crashes you, it insta-kicks you. Opinions on Maniac Miner nerf. Effectively killing Iron Man money-making methods. It's not killing. It's just heavily nerfing it. I can't comment. I'm not an Iron Man. I do not have the right to comment. Let other Iron Man do that. I go bed? Alrighty, meow meow. Well, good night, good night. I want to go to... Double skip's still easy, though. WW. Well, at least it functions. Probably cap at around 30 to 35 minutes out of 45 would do sweating diamonds. It could be worse. It's definitely not. It's definitely far from good, but it could be worse. Too much? Make it 15 mil? No. Definitely not. I don't think 15. I think 15's a bit low. Like 30 to 40% nerf across the board. Once again, I can't really comment. But what do you need coins on Iron Man? Dark auction items, Shen's auction items, dungeon chests, Kudra. Lots of Kudra. Yeah, reforging. Oh, G-Dragon Bank. That's fair, that's fair. That's true as well. There's quite a lot of things that you need coins for, Iron Man. A lot more than you'd expect, at least. Effectively 50% of what it used to be. I'm not saying it's a good change. I'm just saying that I don't have the right to comment because I do not play Iron Man. And I don't have any experience playing Iron Man. Thus, I don't have the rights to actually say anything about Iron Man changes. I get to comment on normal profile stuff. I get to comment on Slayer stuff. But for example, I don't get to comment on dungeon changes. I don't get to comment on Iron Man. Miners crashing out. Yeah. It's not a good change, no. Right, squats with shark on head. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to take my headset off for this one. How am I even gonna balance this shit? Stupid piece of shit rolling off my head. What if I just joined squats? Normal ones. What did the shark do? Not stand still. You lucky... W? Can you make music a bit louder? No, I'm afraid not. It is... The music's at a decent volume. By stream standards. Just under half of my, my volume... Me. I probably won't make it any louder than it currently is. Can you max... I want to hear the streamer. You right. My bad. Does cam get smaller and smaller? This is the size that it was previously. If I were to slip a recom... If I were to slip a recom and would happen to fall into your shitty turn, would you accept? Nope. I would sell it immediately. Praying that we never... You don't notice. Trust me. I've been shrinking it for years. And you have no idea. Maybe one day you'll find out. That day's not today, though. So yeah, I reckon I'll be able to get revs finished. You look the exact same as the you in that clip. In what clip? What? What do you mean in that? In which clip? Not reading my shark. My bad about shark job and blue shark. That's my bad. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not giving the. Never mind. Actually. One stream element posted. Which one? That's only like a year ago. Bro, that's not even that old of a clip though. How long is this? How It's not even that old of a clip though. Shark job? Shark job. You're old? You're old. Hey, look. I might be old, but at least I'm not ginger. Alright? Yeah, take that. Bet you never heard that one before. Hmm. Yeah, how you feel now, Dud, bro? You just supported a ginger person, hmm? Hmm? How you feeling now? Hmm? The older they are, the slower they change. I am a ginger person. Ah! There's two of them! You received loot share, no way. What'd you get? I have harvested many souls and still not enough to make one of your own. How long till Rev? I don't think I can kill a tier 5. Can you help? Nope. You can most definitely kill a tier 5. Just heal. Use stuff like Wand of Atonement. You can most definitely kill a tier 5. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. Alrighty, Plasma Psycho. Have a good night. Might take a minute or two. It shouldn't take too long. And Fozia Shafiq and Juzu. Hello. How are you doing? Well, Juju? Don't know how to say your name, actually. I never asked that. Oh well. Looting 5, 120 mil. W. I should really start doing my daily stuffs again. Can you PV AMC Neil? He needs help. He's early game. I feel somewhat like you're lying. But you know, sure. Just read the patch notes. Can we still double demon? Yes, it just needs actual max gear now. Maybe not like 15 star. We haven't really been able to fully test it because of how laggy alpha is. But you will need very, very good gear now to be able to double demon, as opposed to just like fairly basic early gear. Or fairly cheap gear. Neil. Wait, Neil's not max MP. Yo, wait a second. Bro, why are you level 518 and you're not max... Yo! Pause a sec. Mind if I join you in Rev Tier 5? What's your IGN? Okay. Alright, why do you not got, for the MP required? Max, you probably won't need 15 star, but I would think at least 1800. Lack of legendary runebook. You gotta get legendary runebook. Help me, sir? Nope. My co-op has it. Get another one. I mean, I can't really say much because you have a better account than I do. And that's not brilliant. But, there's kind of nothing I can really say here. Okay. Afraid not. Sorry. You said you'd help. I said that I wouldn't help. I literally said no. When it comes to people joining in revs or trading, I need people with similar gear. So they're also 3 to 4 shotting with ghoul pet. So, oh, and sleep in the car? No, go. No, go sleep, sir. Go sleep. Where my goat Zach at? They had to go earlier. They had to disappear. 6 good dedicated. Damn. You don't need more than 6 gig dedicated. No, you definitely shouldn't need more than that. Go to sleep, Dud, bro. If you do not go to sleep, I am raiding immediately. You better go to sleep. I'm staying right here, raiding immediately. Right, who's live? Oh, shinies. Wait, shinies are alive. Why? I said if you don't go to sleep, I'm raiding right now. And so, thus, you're staying right here, thus I'm raiding right now. I've also been trying to find an excuse to end the stream, so thank you, sir. I gotta go and work on video. Is Kismet Feathers the best profit from bits? No. I don't know what the best profit is. Don't end. I gotta go work on content, I'm afraid. I was counting on a Dudbro saying that they were gonna stay. I gotta go work on stuff. Anyway, chat. Sold 71. That's money. Fair enough. Chat. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy evening. Enjoy day. Enjoy morning. Enjoy wherever you are. I'm going to go and work on the Blaze Slayer guide and then start work on another video for later. Can you give me a slug pet? I can see you got a few of them. What do you mean? I've got none. I've barely got any slug pets. Where are you seeing slug pets? Yeah, sure. You can, yeah, you can have a slug pet. Anyway, chat. Goodbye. Enjoy Hunt Shinies. Goodbye.